I'm Ben from Sundowner RV. Today we're going to have a look at our Hilltop Hotham 21-foot caravan that's been set up with Cruisemaster CRS2, that's country road suspension 2, the DO35 hitch, and the new Dometic DRS, which stands for Dust Reduction System. So this is set up for really corrugated roads, getting off the main sealed roads. There is a heavier duty off-road suspension, but for really most applications, this is an awesome setup. So let's start up the front at the DO35 hitch and have a look at that. So what we've got here is we've got a fully articulated hitch. It comes with the pin. Now the pin, which is this bit there, that replaces the normal 50mm ball. So it'll fit straight onto your normal tow bar, and it's just a matter of taking off the 50mm ball and replacing it with the pin. So normally when you pick up your caravan, we would do that for you. So you don't have to change anything in terms of your tow bar on your car. And it comes with that key there. You can see that one on the plastic. So that's for holding this while you tighten up the nut underneath. So that all comes with it really by the hitch. And I just had those strategically placed before we started. So, and that's a cover just to protect it when you're not using it and it's on the car. Now the hitch itself, what I mean when I say fully articulated is that it can turn fully that way, all the way around, and it can also turn all the way around that way. And the beauty of that is that if the car and the caravan tilt in opposite directions, you're not putting any extra stresses on anything. If you're going down big dips, everything stays tight and stays really firm. So it's a really great setup. It takes a little bit of practice getting the pin directly under the hole, because you do have to line them up exactly right to drop it down onto the pin. But with a little bit of practice, and especially with the camera on the back of the car, which most cars now have, it's pretty simple. Once you've dropped it on, all you do is push that red button, and if you come in close and have a look, you'll see it locks on with this bit there. So that's actually all that locks on. That's, try again, push the button in, that's released. It should stay out. There. So that's the release position, and then once the pin's through, it's on the car, that's the locked on position, and then the cover goes over the top. Keep it all nice and tidy like that. Handbrake's really good. Works, I think, better than the normal handbrakes. It's more like car one's got the ratchet here, so it's easy to get good tension on the handbrake cables with this one, and it locks on. So I'm really happy with that whole setup. Is it worth the extra expense? Yes, I think it is, particularly when you go to more of an off-road setup, which is what we've done here. So that's the normal thing we do. When we do independent suspension, we combine that normally with the DO35 hitch. There are a variety available. I really like this one. I think it's a really good option. Next, let's have a look at the suspension. Now, Cruisemaster Country Road Series 2, which is what we've got on here, has a coil spring and 2 shock absorbers for each wheel. So when you do go over bumpy roads, it means that each wheel can go up and down independently. There's no twisting caused by the axle and the connection between the 2 wheels of an axle. So it is a really good option for corrugation, potholes, all that sort of thing. It'll keep the van more stable. It doesn't lift the van up gigantically in the air like some other suspension, but it gives you that really good absorption of. Okay, let's have a look underneath and see what this suspension actually looks like. So I'm going to slide along underneath on my little slidey thing, passing over the camera, and let's take it underneath. So what we've got here, we've got 16-inch wheels, so they're light truck tyres, which is standard, but these are 16-inch rather than our standard 15-inch. And then when we come underneath, you will see our Cruisemaster CRS2 suspension. So what we've got there, we've got the 2 shock absorbers on each wheel, and we've got the yellow coil spring. So it allows each wheel to go up and down independently and to absorb any bumps, corrugations, without affecting the rest of the caravan, without twisting. So that's really what it's all about, Cruisemaster CRS2. The 2 shock absorbers means any heat generated is dissipated over the 2 shock absorbers rather than 1. It's the setup that I took to Birdsville last July, and I have to say it was very good. Had no problems whatsoever. We did more than 800 kilometres on unsealed roads, and yeah, it was great. Tyre pressures are really important as well, in combination with your suspension. but that's a good starting point, a decent, well-priced independent suspension. All right, let's go inside now and have a look at the DRS, the Dometic Dust Reduction System. Now the DRS is a positive pressure air vent that sits up on the roof, and the purpose of it is that when you're driving forward, the air's being forced in, puts positive pressure into the caravan, which means that out of any vents, any openings anywhere in the caravan, you've got air blowing out, and so no dust can come in. The air that's coming in from the top, even though it should be reasonably clear up the top, it's actually filtered. And that's the big advancement from the old scupper vent or pressure hatch that you used to get in the caravan, which was just a little vent that opened up. But if it rained, if it was dusty up the top there, that was all going straight into your van. This one, it's filtered, so zero dust coming into your van. Let's go and have a look. So inside the caravan, it just looks like some sort of a normal vent. It's really tidy, it's a good looking unit. And the way that it opens is you just pull down, it's got magnetic catches, so I'll get you to come around this side and have a look. And if you have a look up, you've got a filter up in here, which can be either cleaned or replaced. So this filter here, which comes out by putting like that, that's where all the air that's coming into the caravan is filtered through here. So I haven't had a chance to use this yet on those dusty roads. I have had the experience of having the red dust come into my caravan, and I'm definitely putting this on my next van. So awesome product. All reviews are that it works really, really well. Yet to try it myself, but I'm looking forward to the opportunity soon. So let's pop that back in. Just clips up into place. Close the vent like that, and we're all good. Up on the roof, it looks like a bit of a snorkel. Let's have a look at how it looks up on the roof. So if we take the camera up high and have a look up on the roof, you'll see the Dometic DRS. So it's basically a snorkel up the top, and when you're driving forwards, the air's forced into it, and that gives you positive pressure in the caravan. Alright, and you can see this particular caravan's been built with an aluminium roof. We do also build them with one-piece fiberglass, which is a personal choice, but the fiberglass is a little bit heavier.